So once again, this is the beginning of the end, the closing ceremony of Westercon 74. And I have more announcements that have to be made before we move on to the substance of the closing. Although the convention ends today and ends at the in a technical and official sense at the end of this ceremony, we are still managing this space through tomorrow. We have it through tomorrow at the end of the day. And that means that our policies regarding masks and vaccination continue. They are required here tonight and through to our move out tomorrow. And move out begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. here at the TCC. We will appreciate it if people who are prepared to help us move material, help box up material and get it boxed back into the trailer where we have to move it back. Some food will be left here to be donated to the local food bank. Some things will be boxed up and taken back. Our loadmaster is Lisa Hayes. She knows where, no, I was about to say where all the bodies are buried, but in this case it's where all the cans are stored. For the benefit of the recording, I'm going to repeat the announcement on members. We had 338 total members, of which consisting of 278 attending, 1 child, and 59 supporting. 159 badges were picked up. Approximately 60% of our registered attending members did actually attend. The convention center, or rather the main hall will close briefly after this closing ceremony, but we will be open again at 7 o'clock tonight for the alien autopsy party. And that's the wrap party of this convention, and every one of you is invited. It's our cast party, and you are all the cast. And we hope you'll be here. We'll be open till midnight. Now, those of you not actively working on redressing the room for tonight's party, it'd be a good time to go ahead and see if you can find an open restaurant and have dinner. You may later want to go see the fireworks that are taking place at the high school sports complex down at the south end of town near the Stargazing Park. The Stargazing Park itself is closed tonight because that is where the volunteer fire department is based when they shoot off the fireworks. If you do not know where that location is, take Main Street, US 95 south, that's the Las Vegas direction. Drive down past the Tonopah Station Hotel and the Rayleighs, and just before the Beans and Brews, there's this road there that says Stargazing Park and points in that direction. That's the turnoff. Go and park, fireworks begin around dusk, and then come back here. And if you don't want to see the fireworks, come back here sooner.
Is it walking distance? No.
Depends on how far you can walk. It is around a mile and a half. You would not be able to see them from here. I mean, you might see some. I think it'd be unlikely you'd see them from right here, possibly from the upper floors that face that direction, which would be about that way, I think. I don't think you can see them from here. We came and saw them last year. I did not check to see if you could see them from here. And that gets to all of my announcements. How about that? Yes. I was working on that when we were getting the recording started, and before you came in. Thank you. Thank you all for having made the trip, and thank you for staying around this afternoon. I hope I hope you had a good time. And to get to the substance of our closing, I would like to once again ask our guests of honor to come on up, and I'm going to call them one at a time, have their final statements, as it were, have a lot to say. And for those of you who attended Match Game on this stage last night, will understand the references here. Because Kevin Andrew Murphy went first in round one, Myrna Donato, would you please come here and go first in round 2?
First off, I think we should all give Kevin and Lisa and the staff a big hand.
Closer to the microphone, Myrna.
Oh. Okay, that's better. I'm not as tall as you. I'll start over. First off, I think we should all give Kevin and Lisa and the staff a big hand of applause for putting on such a wonderful convention. In all of my years of going to cons, I have never seen a con suite like this with such a good selection and great choices. And I can't even read my own writing. The panels were of most interesting topics, and the speakers were equally as diverse. I am so honored to have been asked to be a small part of this convention. So thank you. And may you all have a safe trip home, taking with you memories of a small mining town in the middle of nowhere. And who knows, a ghost may hitch a ride with you home. So thank you so much, and I hope you had as much fun as I did.
Myrna, larger conventions have elaborate gifts for the guests of honor. I'm afraid we do not have that. But courtesy of our game show, we would like to present you with a lovely parting gift. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. And our second guest of honor, and like Myrna both, they've been great guests, have been very accessible, and we've enjoyed having them here. Kevin Andrew Murphy, come on up and let's have some final words.
Hey everyone. Yeah. Well, it's closing another Westercon, and yes, echoing what Myrna said, thank you to Kevin and Lisa, Kevin and Andy, Chris, and all the rest of the crew. Lisa, who couldn't be here, we're all thinking about. And this has been a great Westercon. I came to Tonopah a number of years ago with my sister, Glenda Murphy Denmark, was working at the hospital and invited me out to go see the Lady in Red and the turquoise mine and everything, and it's been wonderful coming back here, exploring the town, having a great time at the convention. I hope everybody else has had as much fun as I had, and looking forward to next year's Westercon in Anaheim. So anyway, thank you all again, and stay safe.
Now, Kevin was one of our panelists on Match Game SF, so he's recognized these, but the panelists don't get these, but he does. Here is your lovely parting gift. Thank you very much. There is one other person I would like to recognize and bring on stage, and that is Lisa Hayes. And it is no secret, I'm married to her. But I also want to acknowledge that what had been an effectively but not officially recognized fact, and officially recognized Lisa as the vice chair of Westercon 74. And Lisa, you want to talk about it?
Hi there, everybody. As anybody had seen on this poster or knows, I came to Tonopah in 2008 and hadn't planned to stay. I found it a very interesting and fun place, and when I saw this room, I wanted to bring you here to have a good time. And I want to appreciate my husband for sticking with me. Nobody believed this place would work till they walked through that door. Nobody. And I don't blame them. But once they did, they said, wow, this could make a neat place for a convention. So I just hope, and I want to mention one other name, and that was Bobby Defoe, who supported me early on when we were just a write-in bid, and everybody thought we were a hoax. We've never been a hoax. Thank you so much for coming.
Now Lisa knew that I was going to recognize her as vice chair, but she didn't know the next piece is coming, although it probably won't surprise her that much. But I talked about the heroes of the convention. I've been telling the staff of the convention and the management to nominate people for extraordinary effort above and beyond, and people have received those, as does Lisa Deutsch-Harrigan. But I don't know anybody who deserves it more than Lisa Hayes to be declared a hero of Westercon. And that actually is the last of the announcements and recognition. And we're very much at the end of the 4-act drama. We had a cold open, opening titles, 4 acts. So I guess there's really nothing else to do but roll the closing titles. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to say again, thank you for Westercon 75. We weren't the last, and it's going to continue.
That's right. And now, I'm going to have to tell Puma to set aside because he's now a retired. My work's not done, nor is any of a lot of us on the committee. We have a lot to do tomorrow in particular. We have tomorrow to move out. We have another day to shift a bunch of it up back north again, up to Fernley, and then figure out how to get a lot of it to the Bay Area where our parent organization is. We'll figure that out. But officially, I only have one job left. And thank you all once again. It is my sad honor, but also relief, to declare that the 74th West Coast Science Fantasy Conference is now officially over. And I now call on the chairs of Westercon 75 in Anaheim to come forward and receive from me the Gavel of Westercon. Are you going to come up here? Okay, good. All right. I didn't want to stress you too much, so.
I'll pay for it later.
Wait. Hang on a moment. I think this is a photo op, folks.
Passing of the gavel.
Well, I'll just hold it. I want to thank everybody for all of the kind things you said about programming for Westercon 74. I hope you all had a good time. Thank you. And, oh good, we have our own mascot. Okay, news to me. And Michelle and I, she'll have her own words, of course, but we want to thank you all for your support for Westercon 75. And I just want to say I will still be in the back of the room taking money, cash or check, because our credit card machine doesn't work. And you can pay online. at westercon75.org. We are also still in need of staff. So if you would like to be committee or staff, please come see me or Michelle, and we'll get your particulars. Michelle?
Yeah, as I said, I'm now officially terrified, but I knew when Arlene asked me that I could not let this year's be the last year, because next year would have been my 40th anniversary of when I met my husband. And I have been planning that convention for about 5 years, including almost all of my children coming out wherever it was to celebrate it with me. So if there wasn't a convention, I couldn't see my kids. So they are coming out to visit me next year, and maybe some of them even work. We planned this very quickly. As you know, we managed to put it together enough 1 month to put this together so we could present it to you all here. The website was put together in 72 hours, so it's got a bunch of errors. I apologize, but we got it done by this time. But we do need committee members really, really badly. So I'm hoping if you don't volunteer that you know somebody that will. And obviously we're going to need a whole lot of staff in Anaheim for next year. We don't have a lot of resources, so we're hoping that you guys will help out. But we're hoping to have a spectacular convention next year. Oh, yes. So we're doing, since it's 75 in a Jubilee, we have a special tribute that we're doing to all of the guests of honor for the last 75 years. We're holding a fantasy costume ball to make sure that we honor all of those people. We have special gifts for them. We have a special movie we're running of the beginning of that we got the license to run. So you can all see the beginning of Los Angeles fandom. We have a casino kind of game night to help raise money. We have a science track, a VR track, a sci-fi track, a fantasy track. We're hoping to make this an extremely themed ball, a themed convention of fantasy. So please come dressed in fantasy and help us all feel like we have fallen into some other universe.
I just have one last thing to say, is yes, we did do this in a little teeny bit more than a month. And even though we're scared out of our heads, we know we have support here, and we appreciate that a lot. And thank you.
Turned everything over to Blackberry. So Blackberry is our new mascot for next year.
We have a guest of honor.
Oh, you're horrible. I leave that up to you. You're the programmer.
I'm sorry, we do have a guest of honor. It's on the website, but my brain is so addled from this weekend, I can't remember who it is. Huh? Oh, thank you, Gail Carringer. So, yes, she's already said yes, and we're very happy about that, but we are also planning for a science guest of honor as well. So there'll be a lot more. We have so many things planned for the 75th. It's going to be something that's going to be remembered for a long time, and hopefully for good things, not bad. So
You are the main characters. You are the main characters of next year. We have designed it to be a book, to be a story, and you are the main characters. So you are going to be really our guests of honor next year, and be the characters of our story. So please come share our story with us.
thank you all for your support. Thank you.
I've given them the gavel of Westercon, but I don't want them to leave. There's the base of the gavel of Westercon. Don't leave yet. And because, rather unfortunately, a Westercon committee lost the box in which the gavel was stored. They didn't lose the gavel, thank goodness. We think it's possible that the plain white box was helpfully discarded because nobody knew what it was. Well, I think now it will be hard to not know what is stored inside this box. Here is the box of the official gavel of Westercon. Thank you all. Folks, this is the end of the closing ceremony. We are done as a convention. We're going to ask that if you're not involved with the changeover to the alien autopsy party, it might be, if you could go ahead and make your way out and go have dinner and decide your evening plans. And come on back in an hour and a half. That's all 7 o'clock tonight. But an announcement from our team, I think.
No, there's one job left for you to do. You need to get me the box of gizmos. You don't have the box of gizmos? Okay, well, we'll have to do this at the beginning of the alien autopsy party.
All right, folks, thank you. We love you. We'll see you tonight. Thank you.
At that point, I stayed friends with the veterans. And that is another bad thing. I'm just saying, people change.